kaymade-tech here again. Today we'll be looking at vulnerability testing tools, and the one we're going to be looking at is Nessus, Nessus. It is the company name is Tenable. So this, what we can do with this, though I already have it downloaded and installed, but I will walk you through how to get it installed. So Nexus is it's not an open source, though it has the free edition and it has the professional edition. But for the purpose of this training and this video, we will be using Nexus Essential. What that means is that we are entitled to we have up to 16 IP addresses that we can scan at a time. And if we have used it, we have to wait for some time to scan again. But because this is just to get hands-on, we'll go ahead with the Nexus Essential. So I will pull up my browser here because the first thing we need to always do is to download it. So we could just type in Nexus download and it takes us to the page. So this is the page. So this is Tenable. So like I said, it's tenable.com. So you click on downloads. Once you click on downloads, you see Tenable Nexus. Click on download here. Then it gives you the option. So it depends on what operating system you are using. You are able to select your platform here. So I already like this is for a Windows. So if I want to download it for my Windows machine, I just click on the download. I have downloaded it on my Ubuntu, so that's Linux. So I believe I'll go to, all right. So this is what I downloaded for my Ubuntu. All right. So basically, in order for you to get to use this, you need to download it and you need to download the essential. That's the free version. So once you download it, the first thing you need to do is you need to go create a username and password, and it gives. So let's see if we click download here, agree, download. So normally once you go, it should ask you for your credentials. Even if you download, if you want to use it, it's going to ask you for your credentials, send you an activation code. Let's go back here and let's for we are activate. Yeah, because I know it needs to obtain activation. Okay, obtain an activation code. So you will need to register. So this is what we want to use, the essential. So once you register, you put in your first name, your last name, your email address, and you click get started. It will send you an activation code to your email. And once you've gotten that, then you can start to all right. So because we have that already, I'll just go ahead to launch my Ubuntu. So this is my Ubuntu. I have config. So my IP address for this machine is 192.160.56.154, and I believe it's on the same network with my Metasploitable 192.168.56.12. Awesome. So now that we have that, we'll go into the scan. So for us to go into the scan, we need to go to the browser. All right. And for the browser, it has um, I think I have it. Yeah, okay. Nexus Essential Login. So for this particular um, software, it uses port 8834, as you can see here. So like I explained earlier, will require an activation code to even get this far. But because I have done all that, I'll just click login. Error. So as you can see, license host, I've used one out of my 16. So now, yeah, if you click launch, it takes us to the, so what do we want to do? Go with advanced scan. All right, just let's give it a few seconds here to stop. All right. So here we'll give it a name, a title. So I mean, I could name this. So we'll give it a name. What name can we give it? The test one. Description for name, and we'll put the IP address 192. What do we cover? Under discover, just select one or two things and just move. So let's don't need to turn this up again. And we're going to scan operational technology devices, port scan, selected, open service, right? Just trying to make everything good. Enable DRL checking. Let's perform thorough testing. Test. and web application. Ah, yeah. So because this Metasploitable is under the Linux, so that's why I'm selecting that. And leave the rest as right. As you can see, it started. So we'll just watch it complete, and once it's completed, take a look at what exactly is happening. I will just look at the reporting format, how it outputs its reports, and hopefully in the next video, we're going to run the same vulnerability scan using OpenVAS. All right, so let's just watch this and let's anticipate the result it's going to give. All right, so the vulnerability test complete. I mean the scan. So we'll click on vulnerability here. And what do we see? So normally Nexus scan results provide detailed information about vulnerabilities, potential security issues, and configuration problems discovered on the target system. The output format is designed to help administrators prioritize and address this. So now that we have this, it have various categories. We have critical, we have high, medium, and information. So from this tells us we have 8 critical issues, we have 8 high issues, 41 medium, 13, and 160 information. So here also it gives us time it started. So it's above an hour. You can see here. And these are critical 4%, high 5%, medium 20%, low 7%, and information 6. Scanner, local scanner, plus SS and severity base. That is the common vulnerability scoring system. It gives us a base scores at 3.0. Okay, so let's click on. So it gives us further breakdown of scan results. So here it says critical. The description is gain shell. And the beautiful thing about this, like I explained earlier, it gives us both how to resolve this. Does this backdoor? Let's assume so. Gives us the ID, login ID for this 51988. Severity is critical. Type remote, family backdoor. The bind shell backdoor detection. Solutions gives us a description of what exactly is happening. Says an attacker may use by connecting remote port and sending commands directly. Solution: verify if the remote host has been compromised and reinstall the system if necessary. Output does that it tells us the port 154 and the ID. That's an example of what you when you when you go into each of the reports. So it gives us the risk factor also. It gives us the output and services and gives us the CVE ID, which is the Common Vulnerability and Exposure ID, which is meant for references. Let's look on. Oh, all right. So yes, it gives us that information as reference. Yeah, tells us the ports and the risk factor is critical. Basically, this all it gives all security end of December 2012, about 12 years. That's why it makes it a risk, right? And from so basically, are the things. So now that we have done a Nexus scan, our next video, we are going to try to open verse scan, and that way we can compare. So let me just from here have 8 critical, 8 high, 41, 13, 160. We're going to compare our results just to see if it. All right, for that, we're going to end this video. So please like, share, and subscribe. Next video.